Welcome everybody, it's the Keymaster 84. We're bringing you guys another episode today of Hanging with the Bread. We are hanging out with Mr. Bigro 206. We're going to be talking about some cosmetic DLC slash microtransactions, however you want to describe it. We'll be talking about our opinions about them. We're talking about what we think they should do with them. Because there's really two different avenues, and we'll explore those. I'll get into those, and then kind of our closing things after that. See if we've swayed each other's opinions. So, Mr. Ray, you want to go first? Tell your opinion about the cosmetic microtransactions slash DLC.
Yeah, let's just cut to the chase here. I'm not a fan of it at all. I think it's just another reason for these big publishing companies to get more money out of us. I'm not looking to really make my Master Chief avatar have neon pink armor and a party hat for a gun. Just the stupid things that they come up with as far as cosmetic stuff really kind of just chaps my butt, because it's like, okay, yeah, it's cool in Call of Duty when my gun looks like it's got a bunch of dollar signs all over it, or blue lighting coming off the tip of it, but it's not affecting the performance of the gun or my gameplay in the game. So I've never really been a big fan of it. I understand it from a business standpoint, but as a gamer myself, who rather just play the game and I'm for the purity of the game, I already download your maps, I already download your weapons packs, I already download your extra quests like we talked about in the other videos. I already download all that stuff. I'm already spending extra money on top of the base game to continue the gameplay and continue the in-game stuff. But now you're setting up a whole nother list on the other side of the spectrum that is purely cosmetic, has no gauge on the game, anything like that. And I think that it's completely pointless. You're already getting enough money out of us. So, I believe I'll have a scotch. I'm just kidding.
Scotch.
Scotch. $5 scotch. Yeah, that's basically where I stand. I think it's not. It's a necessary evil as far as, like I said, from a business standpoint, I understand. But as a gamer sitting in the chair, the one spending my hard-earned money on their product, I don't like it. What about you, Key? What do you think about it?
See, and I am a little bit more on the other, not all the way on the other side from where you're at. I'm like, if you're on the 10-yard line on your side of the field, I'm like the 40 on the other side. Just over the halfway point. I think they have a place, and I think these days you need to be a little bit more creative with it. Me personally, the way the Call of Duty likes it, I'm not a fan. No offense to Call of Duty. I don't like here's some skins for your guns. Okay. And there's only one way to get them. Yeah, you gotta pay money. It is impossible to get those skins in any other way. That's an old system, and I just don't think it's very good, personally. The way that, I don't know how CSGO works, so I don't know if you know, but how do you get the crates and the keys?
Yeah, I don't know. I think you earn the crates in game, and then you have to buy the keys to open the crates, I think.
Okay. See, which is cool. And even that is different enough for me. It's like, yeah, you earn the crates, but in order to get the crates, you have to get the keys. You have to buy the keys, which, yeah, you still have to buy the keys, but, you can then kind of go, you can kind of say, okay, well, do I really need it?
Right.
So, yeah, they are $2.54 each to buy one key.
For one key?
Mm-hmm.
I've watched streamers buy thousands of dollars worth of CSGO stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Um, and then, let's see here. And then if you want, yeah, case is 15 cents on the market. 15 cents. Um, so there you go. But that's the slick breakdown I just did right there for everybody. It's 15 cents. So you gotta think about it. So I mean, you're talking 375 or 275, roughly, for a random skin, which is what makes it interesting. That's why I don't mind it as much, because it's random. You can get 20 negatives in a row, which would be terrible. I would feel really bad for someone if they got 20 negatives in a row, but it's possible. Or like the way that Halo 5 is doing it with these REQ packs. You're going to be able to get every single skin in the game without purchasing a single REQ pack. But
Yeah, but see, you bring up another point though, where like you said, League of Legends, you get to choose what skin you're buying.
exactly,
CS:GO, you're buying a keto from a random box.
exactly.
It's like gambling. I
Yeah.
mean,
Well, you
and
got to think about it too,
CS:GO's got
though.
a huge dollar market. I get that. I don't know a lot about it, but I understand it's there. But you're spending an untold amount of money on something that you're not even sure you're going to get.
Well, you got to think it's the same thing on League of Legends, though, because they have mystery skins.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, but at least you're going to get a skin for a character you already own. It's
Well,
not like
but if you own every character, that's a lot of skins, brother.
Okay, but my point is in CS:GO, you could get a gun you already own or a gun you've already got.
Oh yeah,
If you're getting a mystery skin, you're
which you
already
can
getting a
sell
skin
back
you don't
though,
have. Well, yeah.
and then have money to use that again on something else. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to really balance it. But like, I personally like the way, in my opinion, this is the way people need to start going, especially if like first-person shooters who are already charging me money to buy their game. It,
Right.
like, that's why I'm not even trying to bring up League of Legends when I'm talking about all these other ways. Like Halo 5 is going to do it where you have these REQ packs where you get, I think it's like 8 cards or something. And then
Cards, yeah.
with the cards you can unlock special finishing moves when you assassinate someone, special armor, special guns, power-ups, all these different things. You can get REQ packs in the game. You don't have to buy them. They actually have said you will be able to unlock everything in this game that's locked at the beginning of the game by playing the game. Like, it may take a while, it won't be fast, but you can. Whereas like games like Call of Duty and CS:GOs, you can't unlock those cooler things by just playing the game. That's the kind of stuff I don't like, personally. Now, like League of Legends is totally different because that's their whole business model. Their whole business model is skins. So I can't fault them for having skins. If people want to spend $3 or $4 on a skin, it is what it is. But yeah, that's my opinion on it. I mean, and then I kind of led into there. I think that's how the industry needs to change how they do cosmetic skins or guns or whatever. But as far as cosmetic DLC / microtransactions go, I think they need to take the Halo 5 route where it's like, yeah, you can buy it, sure. You want to give us more money? We're not going to complain. But if you want to earn everything in game, it might take longer. But if that's what you want to do, you're more than welcome to.
That's what I'll be doing.
No, and personally, I like it. Like, that's one of the things that makes me hyped for Halo 5 is that grind. Like, that grind will make, like, when I get a badass skin from an REQ pack, that grind that I had to do to get that pack, to get that skin, is going to be worth 10 times what it would be if I just bought it. So.
No, I agree. Are we even in matchmaking?
We're in matchmaking. We're searching for a game. I haven't packed this out and tried again. But yeah, I mean, that's my opinion on cosmetic DLC. I mean, I understand why it's there. I understand why people need it, because a lot of people don't understand. It's like, well, they're already giving us $60. You know, why do I have to spend another? You know, or why are they asking me for another $2 for this skin? Okay, it's like, yeah. Do you realize how much money it takes to make these games? Like these games, like Halo, reportedly right now, and Microsoft hasn't said this because um, Microsoft never says how much like games like Halo or Forza cost. But reportedly, Halo's going to cost $60 million, roughly. And that's just to make the game. That doesn't include their marketing, anything like that. That's really just to make the game.
Nothing. They're going to sell 100 million copies of the game.
Yeah, but what if they don't? Microtransactions are what help them. Halo. I'm just using it because it's coming out on Tuesday.
They're going to sell at least a million copies. That's their $60 million right there.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. I mean, I get what you're saying. I get your point, but it's, you know, they're not just basing, you know, the things they can do in this game through microtransactions and DLC. A lot of the profit comes from the actual game itself. And, you know, well, okay, League of Legends is a bad example because it's a free-to-play MOBA, but it's, you know, a game like that, yeah, that thrives off DLC. That thrives off the microtransaction. I get that. You know, they can't put out a new champ every 3 months without that. You know.
Yeah.
Or whatever it is. New champ every 6 months.
It's like every 3 these days.
So, I don't know. I mean, I get your point. You know, for once, I think we're not necessarily on opposite ends of the spectrum, but at least we disagree a little bit just because we agreed almost on everything else.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, that's the whole fun of this is, you know, it's just like hanging out with your friends. So sometimes you totally agree with your friends, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you guys kind of, you know, you meet halfway. So I mean, and this is one of those subjects too where you're not, you know, I mean, if someone feels strongly one way or the other, you're not going to be able to change their mind on this. So as my closing statement on this, I just want to say, guys, if you want to buy the ticker tape gun camo, buy it.
Right.
Like if like for Halo, if they weren't offering it for free, I would probably buy a couple REQ packs. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Because I'm a huge Halo fiend. So for me, it's not a big deal. And
what are you gonna do a month later when Black Ops 3 comes out?
I'm not buying any of the DLC. Not buying any Black Ops DLC. And we'll get into that in a later video on why I'm not doing that. I don't want to. It's going to get me hyped for when we do talk about that. But yeah.
I just want to get into a game. Like I understand.
This has been like forever.
This is ridiculous.
This is ridiculous. This is the longest it's ever taken me to find a match.
Right.
But anyways, guys. So with that being said, my thing is, if you want to buy the DLC, just buy it. If you like the game enough to where you're seriously contemplating buying DLC, just buy it if you want it. Because
anything we ever talk about in Hanging with the Bro episodes of whatever topic we're talking about, it's all subjective. It's all my opinion is Bigro 206 and Keymaster's opinion is him being the Keymaster 84. It has nothing. I'm not pushing you guys to not buy these things. If you want to buy them, fine. That's your choice. You know, I choose not to spend my money on it because that's how I feel about it. You know, do what you want. It's a free country. There's a reason why. You know, we have even the right to sit here and record this video. So, yeah. So definitely, if you guys are feeling it, do what you got to do. But my personal opinion is it's a waste of money.
There we go. So.
Yeah.
That's that. I mean, I don't think there's anything else I can think of that comes with a cosmetic DLC.
No, I hope not, because I wouldn't have to take 3.
So, with that being said, you guys. No, you go over.
I do it, because you did the intro.
Yes.
Anyway, guys, if you like what you hear, go ahead and go down in the description box below. Check out all the links. My channel, his channel, our online streaming ventures, things of that nature. Check out our other videos for hanging with the bruh. Also, our killer series we got going on in Minecraft called Mirror Isle. It's heating up pretty fantastically. Actually, must say myself. Also, if you guys have any suggestions for topics you'd like to hear us talk about, leave them in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, both of our channels, and we'll see you guys on the next Hang On Bruh episode, DLC edition.
Bye-bye.
Bye.